Come get your money. Pay lake carp fishing with Donald Barrow.
Donald got the top of that hour with a 29 wood.
Hi guys, this is Donald Barrow. Stay to the end on this video. It's important to me. Went fishing at Pops Lake Sunday morning, January 20th. Beautiful morning. And so I just, Bridget and Chris Southern, I just want to say thank you for allowing this. It means a lot. There were at least 10 to 12 anglers there. And I was watching that pay box like a hawk, making sure everybody paid their money, and because it's a great thing. Again, stay to the end. This one's important. Hey guys, we arrived at Pops Lake. And I'll tell you the first thing we do when you fun fish, quite a few people out here actually, but the first thing you do, you go up there and you pay your money, and don't be a deadbeat. It's a privilege to fish a lake that's stocked like this, and the last thing you want to do is rip a man off who gives us this great opportunity. It's a beautiful morning. It's November 21st, I think, and it can't get better than this. Look at this. Water's nice and calm. First thing we're doing is putting out the stands. We don't have people next to us. We'll probably spread out. I have two theories on stands. If I'm fishing tight, I keep them tight. Or if I'm fishing by myself, I'll keep the rods tight so that I can get to them quickly. I can just, if sometimes that causes, you got to go under, you got to go over. And I'm like, so what? You can do that. Windy days, and last week was a windy day. I had my stands pointed down so the rod tips were just off the water. Today's a nice flat day. I keep them up. Only reason I keep them up is frankly, I don't know, if there's buffalo, I think I can strike faster, but probably the bigger difference is that when fish run and they run through your set, you can go under and over quicker, and that's the reason. And take a quick look around. We're on 19. I'll be honest, I fished just about everywhere on this lake except here, so I'm looking forward to fishing here today. Here's what the back of our truck looks like, and I'm going to shut up and get busy. Get a little fishing video, and then I'll land it up. It's my brother-in-law Danny catching the first fish of the day. See if we get some video. Hopefully we got that on camera. Fish is making a good accord of itself. How's the drag? Tight? Nice fish. Looks like it.
This is the one that's been playing with the two lines over here. You know that?
Hard to say. Could be a lot of fish. Doesn't look like he took that great, so really easy. I'm not going to eat, so Oh, I got something in the bottom.
Where's that rock down there, Don?
Here we go. Good fish to start the day with. Started out, I got to apologize. It started out so beautiful. I was testing carp nuts, these little bait. Here's a better. You put your bait in this little cup. It's got a screw. You stuff your bait in there. These little gizmos. Sorry, I don't know what the real name is, but these little balls you dip into your flavoring, or you can spray flavoring. You do a lot of things. Put some gel, glug, whatever you put on there, and it retains it much better than a pickup. And so you throw this out, and both of these just sit right next to your bait or into your bait pile and emit flavor. The fish actually eat this. I don't have a lot on camera of them eating it, so, but I will say it worked. It worked great. I show a couple of fish being caught, but I lost a lot of film footage to everything that could happen. Camera shuts down after 30 minutes. Forgot to start it up. Random one battery dead. Put it on the big power pack. It was straight into the sun. The wind picked up. You couldn't hear a thing. You name it. But still, it didn't ruin our trip.
Been waiting on that little motion.
You filmed? We got that on film.
I've been waiting on this little
Look at the
motion.
film though. Geez, I got it going. Oh yeah, I got it going. You want to come down here, keep it out of the line. Walk past me. Run them in this way, keep them on the line. If you can. Alright, I'm going to get the net. Get this in position. Okay. Started out, I got to apologize. It started out so beautiful. I was testing carp nuts, these little bait. Here's a better. You put your bait in this little cup. It's got a screw. You stuff your bait in there. These little gizmos. Sorry, I don't know what the real name is, but these little balls you dip into your flavoring, or you can spray flavoring. You do a lot of things. Put some gel, glug, whatever you put on there, and it retains it much better than a pickup. And so you throw this out, and both of these just sit right next to your bait or into your bait pile and emit flavor. The fish actually eat this. I don't have a lot on camera of them eating it, so but I will say it worked. It worked great. Um, I show a couple of fish being caught, but I lost a lot of film footage to everything that could happen. Uh, Camera shuts down after 30 minutes. Forgot to start it up. Ran one battery dead. Put it on the big power pack. It was straight into the sun. The wind picked up. You couldn't hear a thing. You name it. But still, it didn't ruin our trip. I filmed. I started fishing. I was fishing like everybody else with chow. I went to grits. I made a what's in the bucket. I'm going to split that off. I don't want this to go too long. And I started catching fish on grits just as well as I was catching them on chow. The chow was maximum Concord, egg white chow, nothing special. Worked great. I did learn, I had made a second batch when I was at Big Daddy's last week, and I only used a little bit of it. And normally you throw away egg white chow, or if you're me, you put it into the bean bucket. I didn't do either. I forgot. And I had it. I could pack it. I wet it. And I caught fish with it. A week old egg white chow. So who knew? I didn't. So I guess you can use it for a while. I had to watch that I didn't lock it up because it was a little slimy. But I threw a handful of regular chow, just dry chow in there. And I was packing and throwing. It was great. So much for that. And like I said, then I made the grits up, and they started catching fish just as fast as the chow. So I had made a full batch of what I call my prison grits, and yeah, I cheated. I added some. Actually, I had a triple threat. I was going to add cotton candy or something else, marshmallow, but I ended up with triple threat. I just put a cap in, and for no other reason is the bottle was in front of me, and I've been using that triple threat for a dip, and I just thought, why not? Help them, Dana. I am coming, I think. What's your brother's name? Jim. Hey, Jim, come on. This is your fish. Danny, help him with the tip up.
There you go.
He's coming.
That tip up, Jim. Up on top.
Need help, Danny? Is your net snag? You got him. He's caught.
Here's the flopper. Okay, you can let up, Jim. Hold that way. Come over here. Come over this way. You got it. All right. Okay, let me get my net.
How'd that feel, Jim? Good. Nice.
See Danny in the video catching most of the fish. Then all of a sudden you see me hook a fish and wave a guy over. Let me explain. We met a couple who showed up at the lake, and they just wanted to fish, and they had their special need brother with them who lives in North Carolina, but they came down from Michigan so they could take them fishing over the holidays. That's what he wanted to do. And they paid their $25, and they had two little spinning rods, something you'd catch bluegill with, uh, and they were casting them out, hoping to catch a fish. And I had waved them to be in front of me, and I was fishing with 5 setups, and then I was fishing with 4 because one of my setups ended up down there, along with baiting their baiting their baiting their rods, baiting this that setup rod. Um, they had a run, but they weren't having any luck, and all of a sudden I hooked a fish, waved him over, and he wound on the fish, and it came unbuttoned. Uh, he didn't hold the rod upright. It happens, anybody can lose a fish, but he was still happy. So I yeah, after a few prayers to God, you know, I was saying I need a fish, and I needed a fish more than I needed a 20-pounder to win a tournament. I needed a fish, and I got that fish and waved him over. Danny, my brother-in-law, helped him hold the rod up while I filmed. I didn't do a really great job filming, but the best part is he got the fish in, and uh, Danny, uh, we said, we got it. We're taking that fish up to the scales. They leave the scale on at Pops, and it was about 10 something fish. I don't remember exactly, but the guy's name was Tom, the special needs guy, and he was smiling ear to ear. He'd been waiting months to go fishing, and I got to tell you, from that point on, I didn't care what I caught, what I did. My day was done. Uh, you know, from last week fishing the charity tournament and seeing how many good-hearted carp fishermen and lake owners we have, to this week, playing it forward. Uh, it wasn't about money and donating. It was just about giving somebody their time and caring. And I'm not alone. There's carp fishermen are the best in the world, and just it's how we roll into the holidays. Speaking of which, I doubt I'll be around as much as I've been. I've been fishing. I fish a couple times a week, but it's getting cold, man, and both my brother-in-laws are on blood thinner for medical reasons, and we don't do cold well. I grew up in northern Michigan, but uh, it's been a lot of years, 30, maybe 40 years. It's been 40 years. Man, I'm old. But uh, I will fish. I will fish throughout the winter, just daytime. Pick up a program or two, mostly fun fishing. I have some bigger plans after the first of the year, what I'm going to do with some of my YouTube videos, hopefully make improvements. Stick with me, guys, and thank everyone for supporting my YouTube channel and just being great people. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please like and subscribe, and thank you. Appreciate it.